An increasing focus on ESG legislation in the EU and the UK has had an outsized impact on companies doing business in the region. The United Kingdom has in recent years experienced a legislative push towards ESG accountability, driven in part by investor and consumer demand. It has also implemented regulations to align with the principles of the Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, such as introducing mandatory ESG reporting by certain large private and listed companies. ESG has been high up in the European Union's agenda in recent years. One of the 6 priorities that the European Commission set for itself for the period 2019 to 2024 is the European Green Deal, which aims to make Europe the first climate-neutral continent by 2050. The EU has imposed detailed disclosure requirements on financial market participants, and the UK is following suit. Legislators and regulators in both jurisdictions are focusing on these 3 key areas. Number 1, greenwashing. Firms must not make exaggerated, misleading, or unsubstantiated sustainability-related claims about their products and that do not stand up to closer scrutiny. Second, ESG is not just about the environment. Companies should be cognizant of the S, social, and G, governance components. Thirdly, disclosure. ESG compliance is all about disclosure, from companies disclosing whether and how their activities pursue sustainable goals to due diligence on supply chains and reporting of sustainability activities.
Another key question is whether antitrust laws allow meaningful company collaboration imperative to tackle ESG challenges. This affects how competition may be impacted, e.g. when competitors collaborate to comply with sustainability legislation, undertake joint sustainability research or investment, or achieve living income wages, and the policies enacted by the European antitrust authorities encouraging this type of collaboration. All signal significant willingness to engage with companies and take into account ESG benefits. The guidance and legislation, however, isn't equally far-reaching, potentially leaving uncertainty and a risk that efforts are abandoned for fear of antitrust sanctions. Understanding the intent behind the guidance and leveraging lessons from individual decisions may help fill the gaps. Key notions to navigate include risks that collaboration dampens individual innovation efforts or leads to higher cost impacting prices, whether regulators accept global ESG benefits or only those benefiting the consumers who are bearing the cost of higher prices. You can find out more about ESG legislation affects companies in the UK and EU in our book, Environmental Social Governance, The Professional's Guide to the Law and Practice of ESG, and visit arnoldporter.com/ESG to learn about our ESG practice.